Hey, what's going on, Ecom Dominators? Cynthia here, and in today's video, I'll be showing you how you can start selling print-on-demand tumblers using Printify. Printify is the complete print-on-demand service provider to help you create and sell your products worldwide. Select from over 300 plus different items like t-shirts, hoodies, mugs, bags, decor, stickers, and more. You can make the sales and let Printify handle the fulfillment and shipment. They also have a mock-up generator and 24/7 customer service. So in today's video, I'll be going over a complete tutorial on how you can start setting up your Shopify store, upload your first product, and generate traffic to your website. But before we begin, I just want to say a big thank you to Printify for sponsoring today's video and continuing to support this channel. Not only are they one of the most trusted print-on-demand suppliers on the market, they have an amazing team that are dedicated to helping you grow your own online business. And if you're new to my channel, hey, what's up? My name is Cynthia, and I teach everything related to print-on-demand and social media marketing. So if you're interested in learning more, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and tap that bell notification so you'll be notified every time I drop a video just like this. So welcome to another brand new tutorial today, and I'm going to be showing you exactly how you can start selling print-on-demand tumblers using Printify. Now, if you are new to the print-on-demand business, what it is basically we take a design like the one that you see up here on the screen, and we can put it on various different products like t-shirts, mugs, hoodies, leggings. But in today's tutorial, since we want to focus on tumblers, I'm going to be using tumblers as my example. So it right here just says, get fit, don't quit. And then I can print it on this tumbler whenever someone purchases. So what I like about the print-on-demand business is you don't actually have to hold the physical inventory. You don't have to hold every single tumbler color in every possible size. Whenever we make a sale, that orders get pushed to our supplier. They will go ahead and print this design on this tumbler, and they're going to ship it directly to your customers as if it's coming directly from your company. So in today's tutorial, I'll be showing you a step-by-step process on how to get started. So the first thing that I want to go over is actually how to research your niche. I'm actually going to show you how you can also download my niche cheat sheet that I have linked down in the description box, or you can go out and research your own, but we're going to be going over that in the beginning. And here are my top 50 best print-on-demand niche cheat sheet. Again, if you want a copy of this, I'll have the link down below this video where you can download it 100% free. But I want you guys to look at this sheet as a guideline to figure out what type of niche you want to get into. So I do recommend picking one that you personally are interested in. That way you can speak the language of that niche, figuring out what designs will work and what design wouldn't work. Another place that I also recommend is looking on Etsy, because that's a huge marketplace where you can figure out, are there a healthy amount of competition? So very quickly, I'm just going to pick one from this cheat sheet. So for an example, I'm going to pick gardening, and I'm going to come on over to Etsy and say, for an example, I don't know whether gardening has a good amount of competition. So I'm just going to type in gardening in here. I'm going to type in gardening shirt and see if I see other people also selling these types of designs. And automatically, I see the first t-shirt over here, things I do in my spare time. Obviously, this has to do with gardening. There's other ones down here, which says never stop growing. Gardening is my therapy. So again, as I said, there's tons and tons of gardening related t-shirts. Therefore, this lets me know that this is a very popular niche and people are actually having success. Now, another way that you can check how many sales they have, which is what I like researching on Etsy, is you can actually go ahead and click on their stores and they'll show you how many reviews they actually got. Now, obviously, not everyone that purchased a specific t-shirt will leave a review, but you can also see the types of people that are leaving reviews, what they purchased, things like that. Now, another thing that I like to check is what is the population size of my niche, because usually I don't want to get into a niche where it's super small and only about maybe 5,000 people in the entire world are interested in it. I want something that has over 1 million people or more. Therefore, I can actually scale my products. So what I like to do is I like to head on over to Facebook Audience Insights. You can go to facebook.com/ads/audience-insights to get on this page to check. So if you come on this page, go under interest over here and go ahead and type in your keyword. So in this case, I'm going to type in gardening. Now, as you guys can see, once I type in gardening, they'll tell me at the top how many people are interested in this specific niche. So it's telling me over 30 to 35 million people on Facebook is interested in gardening. Now, for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm actually going to go with the fitness niche and show you how to sell print-on-demand tumblers. So in this case, if you want to get into fitness, obviously we know it's a very popular niche. You can also type in, fitness in here. I can type in physical fitness, and again, this is a lot of people, 80 to 90 million people. So definitely a very, very popular niche. And that brings me to step number 2, which is to purchase a design. A very common question that I get in the print-on-demand business is, Cynthia, I'm not a designer. I don't know how to create designs. Can you do a tutorial on it? Well, the thing is, I'm personally not a designer myself. I go out and I hire people who are graphics designers to create these designs for me so that I can go ahead and place it on products and sell it in my e-commerce store. But recently I found a website that I love using, and it's called Vexels. You can check it out at vexels.teebootcamp.com, where you can go ahead and purchase a design. You can go ahead and use it as is, or you can go ahead and modify it and download the PSD file. Right now I am on Vexels. You can go to vexels.teebootcamp.com to go ahead and check it out. But basically what they do is they have tons and tons of graphics that you can actually use for any of your products. So as you can see here, you can literally download this bunny design and place it on a tote bag, or you can download this Easter design and then place it on a pillow. The amount of products that you can put these designs on is literally endless. And guess what? You don't have to own any of this inventory. You only need one design and you can put it on literally any kind of products. But what I like about Vexels is not only do they have t-shirt designs, but that they'll give you mock-ups that you can use for mugs, for t-shirts, hoodies. You can also create your own t-shirt designs. You can create a logo in here as well. So tons of things that you can actually do on Vexels. So in this case, since my niche is fitness, I can come up here. I'll just type in fitness and then I'll click enter. Automatically, Vexels will show you all the designs that are related to fitness. So if we scroll down here, we can see that there are some designs that you can go ahead and download. Right here it just says one more rep. As you can see, they even show you how it looks like on a mock-up on a model. Scroll down here. This is a cat in, the fitness apparels. So you can actually target people that like cats and fitness. Here's another one. It's just a woman and just says fitness. There's another one. This is weightlifting, if that's what you want to get into. So tons and tons of designs that you can go ahead and use on Vexels. Very quickly, I want to show you another example. So say for example, you want to go with a dog's niche. Again, once you type that in, Vexels will show you different designs that you can go ahead and download. So this one are people that like dogs and camping. Here's one with just dogs alone. So you can go ahead and find one that you want to use. Again, they have tons and tons of ready-use designs. You can also download them as a PSD file, and you can go ahead and change it through Photoshop. Now for step number 3, I'm going to be showing you how you can start creating a Shopify store from scratch. Now Shopify, in my opinion, is the #1 platform if you want to create any kind of e-commerce business, and you can claim your free 14-day free trial by going to shopify.teebootcamp.com. Also, I do recommend before you going live with any kind of Shopify store is to get a custom domain. So the cheapest one that I use for all of my stores is called Namecheap. You can go to namecheap.teebootcamp.com. Don't worry, I'll be showing you this entire process. First thing you want to do is head on over to shopify.teebootcamp.com and then click Start Free Trial. On this screen where you can claim your free 14-day free trial, all you have to do is enter in your email address, password, store name, and then click Create Your Store. Now keep in mind for the store name, it has to be unique. So if someone has already took a certain name, you can't use it. You have to think of something else. So make sure that you do have something in mind before you go ahead and create your store. So once you have registered with Shopify, you'll be brought to their dashboard. You'll see this page every time you log in. Now, since this is the first time we have created this store, we need to go ahead and customize the look and feel of our storefront. So in order to do that, you want to go ahead and click on Online Store, and this will redirect you to the theme page. Now with Shopify, once you register, you automatically get a bunch of free themes to start out with. So what I like about the Shopify free themes is if you ever encounter any issues, you can actually reach out to their support for troubleshooting. If you have problems finding certain things, they can help you figure it out with their free themes. Now, the first thing we want to do is go ahead and hit the customize button. And this is the part where we get to customize our entire website. So everything from the logo to our banner. You can also customize the colors, how you want the layout to be. Do you want to upload the collections, show your products, edit your footer, your header? Everything can be done on this page. So the first thing we want to do is go ahead and hit on the header page, and this will redirect us to the logo. So we can go ahead and upload an image of our logo up here. So if you guys don't already have a logo, I'm going to show you a very quick way on how you can create your own. So I'm going to come on back on over to Vexels, and what I like about Vexels is they allow you to create your own logo. So if you look under the Discover button, simply hover on over to Logo Maker. And then you can go ahead and enter in the name of your business. So in this case, I'm going to name it Workout Tumblers. And then I'm going to go ahead and hit next. And then the next thing they'll ask you is, what is your logo for? What industry are you in? So I can go ahead and just type in fitness. And then I'm going to click fitness. So as you can see, they already have a few logos that you can actually select from. So you can scroll through here and find one that you like. So for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm actually going to go with this one over here. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on it. So once you get on the next page, you can go ahead and customize the colors, change out the icons, the text, things like that. So if you like how this logo looks, you can go ahead and download it. But if you want to make additional changes, you can do that as well. So let's just say, for an example, I don't like this dark teal color. I maybe want to change it to a lighter blue, kind of like this one over here. I can do that as well. Over here, they have different graphics you can add. You can search or pick from the ones that you see over here. So as you can see, they have tons for you to choose from. You can also select different text shapes if that's what you want. Also, you can manage your logo through layers. So if you are a user of Photoshop, this is very similar to that. Also, if you have any saved drafts, you can click on the heart icon. Or if you're going to be like me, you know, I like how this already looks. I'm not going to do much with it, but I do want the name of the logo to kind of be a little bit bigger. So I can go ahead and just stretch it out, make it a little bit bigger. Maybe I'm going to drag the girl over here and just make the text a little bit bigger. So I kind of like how this looks, and I'm going to go ahead and click the download button. And then we're going to come back on over to our Shopify store. I'm going to go ahead and upload our logo. So I just uploaded my logo, and as you can see, I can barely see the logo up here. So I'm going to go ahead and change the logo width just to make it a little bit bigger, just like that. And voila, we have our logo already uploaded onto our store. So the next thing we want to do is actually upload a banner image. So for that, we're going to need to come back here, go under image with text overlay, and then we can go ahead and select our image. Now, if you already have a banner ready, you can go ahead and use that picture. But if you don't, you can go ahead and click explore free images. And I'm going to just type in fitness, and I'm going to see what is available that I can use as my banner image. So obviously I want to find something that has to relate to working out, fitness, weightlifting. I like how this one looks over here. I like the display of all the equipment, and then I'm going to go ahead and click select. So now we have our front page completed. A few minutes ago, we had a completely blank store with nothing on it, but now we have our logo and we also have our banner image. Now, another idea for the banner image is once you start getting a few products uploaded onto your Shopify store, you can go ahead and create your own banner using Photoshop, outlining all of the products that you offer. So you can actually have a few tumblers on your banner, or you can display some of the models wearing your t-shirt or hoodie or whatever you want. But other than that, you can go ahead and click save. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is getting a custom domain. Now, in order to find the domain, you can go under online store and then click on domains, and you'll be brought to this page. Now, whenever you create a new Shopify store, everyone will get the generic, whatever your store name, and then .myshopify.com. Now, never go live with your store with this domain, because if you ask yourself, will you ever purchase a product from a website or a company that can't even afford their own domain? And the answer is no. So always go out to get a custom domain before you run ads, before you start advertising on Instagram or Pinterest, or building out your social media pages. So with Shopify, you can purchase a domain directly through their platform, but I don't recommend this because it's going to be a lot more expensive. So what I do recommend is going on Namecheap. So you can head on over to namecheap.teebootcamp.com. This is what I use to purchase all of my domains because it's literally one of the cheapest on the market. So you can come on over here and actually type in your domain. So over here, I'm just going to type in workout Tumblr, and hopefully no one purchased this yet, and I'm going to go ahead and click search, and Namecheap will let me know whether or not someone has purchased this domain. If not, you can go ahead and buy it. So over here it says it's available. This domain is what I want. Always go with .com. I never recommend going with .net, org, or whatever, all these. Go find a one that is .com, and then like I said, it's super cheap, literally $6.98 per year. You can go ahead and add to cart, purchase it, and that's it. You can go ahead and connect it with your Shopify store. Now moving on to step number 4, which is to create a Printify account. This will be our print-on-demand supplier that will be responsible for helping us print, pack, and ship out all of our orders without us ever having to touch that physical product. So you want to go ahead and register at printify.teebootcamp.com. Right now I am on Printify. Again, you can go to printify.teebootcamp.com, and then you can go ahead and click Start Selling. Then go ahead and enter in your email, password, and then click I am not a robot, and then go ahead and sign up. And then once you have registered for an account, you want to go ahead and connect your store with Printify. This is how Shopify and Printify are going to talk to each other every time you receive an order. So the first thing you want to do is go to My Stores, and then go ahead and click Add New Store. And then go ahead and click Connect. And then now you want to go ahead and paste in your Shopify URL. And you want to come back over to Shopify, and you want to go ahead and copy everything that you see over here with just the myshopify.com. Come back over here and go ahead and paste it in, and then go ahead and click Connect. And then click Install App. Now, before we can create our first product and sync it with Shopify, we actually need to set up some of our billing information. So in order to do that, you want to come on over to the green icon, go ahead and click on it, and then come down here and click on payments. You want to go ahead and enter in your credit card or debit card information, or if you want your PayPal to be charged, you can do that as well. This is how Printify will charge you every time you get an order so that they can print it and then ship it to your customers. So make sure that you do set this up before you start creating your products. Now the next thing we're going to do is upload our design and create the product. So the first thing you want to do is come on back on over to Printify, go to My Store, and then go ahead and click Add Product. Then you can go ahead and browse through different products that Printify has to offer. So they have tons of insulated bottles, mugs, they have men's clothing, women's clothing, kids clothing, accessories, home and living, they have leggings, socks, hoodies. Literally the list goes on and on. You can find any product that you could possibly want to put inside of your Shopify store. But for the purpose of this training, I'm actually going to go with tumblers. So I'm just going to go under home and living, and I'm going to go under mugs, and I should be able to find my tumbler. So they have a few that you can select from. They have insulated bottles. They have the 20-ounce tumblers. They have the stainless steel water bottles. So you can basically find the one that you want to use. So for the purpose of this training, I'm actually going to use the stainless steel travel mug. I'm going to scroll all the way down here and then click Start Designing. Now, once you get on this page, you can go ahead and upload your design by clicking Add Your Design. But before you do that, you want to make sure that your design file meets all of these requirements down here. So they has to be in either PNG or a JPEG file. It has to have a maximum file size of 50 MB, no more than that. And you have to have a recommended size of 2375 by 2023. So I'm going to go ahead and add in my design. I just uploaded my design, and if you guys are wondering how come you can't really see my design, it's because it's on a white background. So in order to change that, you want to come on over to the design background, and you can go ahead and select whatever color that you want the background to be. So in this case, I actually want it to be black, so I can go ahead and click black, and then I can go back. So over here, you can go ahead and adjust the size of your design to fit on the tumbler itself. So I'm just going to go ahead and resize it so it falls in between these white lines, and I can drag it however I want. And I like it how it looks like just like that. I'm going to go ahead and click Save Product. And Printify will actually show you a preview on how this looks like. If you like how it looks like, you can go ahead and click Publish. So now I'm going to come on back on over to my Shopify store. If you look under Products, click on All Products, you'll be able to see your very first product uploaded with Shopify. So I'm going to go ahead and click on it because I'm going to change out a few things like the title. So over here, I'm just going to say, this is the Get Fit stainless steel travel mug. You can add in any description that you want. I'm just going to go ahead and click Save very quickly. And as you can see, you can drag around any of the pictures that you want. So for example, if you don't want the main picture for this one as shown here, you can go ahead and swap it out for this one over here. You can move these around however you want. So you can also change out the pricing. So this is, too high for you. You can obviously change it. You can say, $39.99. You can go up or down. Definitely always test out the pricing, see what works the best. With any product on Shopify, you can actually click the preview button and you can see how the product looks on your store. So as you can see, there's the title, price, there's the size, and they can go ahead and add to cart and you can start generating some sales. But what I also like about Printify is they offer a few different images here. So you can see this one is with the lid off. If the customers wants to see with the lid on and how it looks like, they can actually hover over it, check out your design, how it looks like from the back, from the side. So Printify does give you a few options that your customers can actually see before they purchase your product. Now for the last step, and admittedly the most difficult part in creating any successful e-commerce business, is actually generating traffic from social media. Now for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm actually going to use Facebook to show you how you can start driving organic traffic, but you can also go on places like Instagram, Pinterest, TikTok. Any place you can get traffic, you can use those as well. So the first thing that I do recommend doing before you go out to create these type of content is actually doing research on your niche. So say for example, I'm in the sewing niche. I'm going to go ahead and type that into Facebook, and then I'm going to go ahead and click on pages, and Facebook will filter out all the pages that are related to sewing. So you can see down here, there are tons and tons of pages here. This one has over 400,000 followers. This one has 45,000 followers. So you can see that there's a good amount of competition. But the one that I want to show you an example of is this one over here. This one's over 100,000 followers and the name is I Love Sewing. So if you look through this page, this is a great example on how to actually drive organic traffic and how they're able to get over 100,000 followers for this page. So if I look through their content, as you can see, they have valuable content, which are content that they are not trying to sell you on any kind of product. They're all just showing you either, memes or something that's entertaining, that's funny, that's related to their niche. A lot of people are asking me, well, Cynthia, this is great that I can get free organic traffic, but how do I actually sell my product, which is the whole point of creating a Facebook page in general. So what I always like to do is I like to create one post that has to do with my product. So in this case, they're trying to sell a sewing set, as we can see in this video over here. But what I like what they did is they actually pinned this post right at the top. So when they're generating traffic from all this free value content down here, they're driving people to their page. So the first thing they're actually going to see is this first pinned post, which is their product. But as you can see, anytime that you are posting a post with a link, Facebook doesn't like it, especially if you're trying to get organic traffic. So they're definitely going to limit your reach unless you run ads. So as you can see with this one, they've actually only have 15 likes, which I don't like to judge the success of any product on Facebook based on likes, because oftentimes with product that you're trying to sell, people just want to click on the link to buy it. They don't really have time or want to like a certain content. So this is how you're supposed to be doing it. You're supposed to create a Facebook page, create one post for the product you're trying to sell, and then you want to go ahead and pin it to the top. So what I'm going to be showing you right now is actually how to create these type of content so you can post it on Facebook. So usually you can go on over to Google and then type in images, and then you can see different content that people have already created. I don't recommend taking someone's content because you can get in trouble for that. I would recommend that you just take inspiration from what is working and then create your own. So a website that I like to use is actually called Placeit. So you can get on this website and type in your niche up on the search bar, which I said fitness, and they're going to suggest different content that you can actually use. So I'm actually going to find one that I want to show you for an example. So let's just say I want to use this one. I like the look and feel of this. I like it's the black and white, very sleek design with the girl and the text, because that's what I want. So I'm going to open up this page, and voila, you can automatically customize the text over here, which is equivalent to the one you see here. You can even change out the girl if you don't want to, and you can pick a different model from Placeit. So you can either upload image or you can search for different images as well. You can also change out the different colors. Now coming back on here, let's just say for an example, I'm going to go with this quote here that says the only bad workout is the one that did not happen. So instead of taking this, I'm going to go ahead and create my own. So I'm going to come on back on over to Placeit, and I'm going to swap out the text over here. And boom, just like that, I've created an amazing content in HD. It looks like a professional worked on this. Another thing you can also do is also add in your logo. So you can go ahead and upload your logo here, and you can possibly put it down here or down here. So any way to give it that extra branding. But for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm actually going to skip that step. I'm going to go ahead and just download this post. Very quickly, I'm going to show you another example. So over here, it just says be stronger than your excuses. Again, I just found another post on Placeit that I can replace. So I can go ahead and put in my text over here. And just like that, I have my very own custom content that I can actually post on my Facebook page. Now, once you have finished creating your content, you can go ahead and post it on your Facebook page. Now, if you don't have a Facebook page or you don't know how to create one, I actually did a complete tutorial showing you how to create one from scratch. So over here, just watch this video over here. It says how to create a Facebook page. Go and watch this video. I show you literally from beginning to end. But once you get your page up and running, we can go ahead and click create post. I'm going to go ahead and upload my content. Just uploaded my post. I can give it, a caption, or I can ask a question. So I can just say, keep moving, and then I'm going to go ahead and click post. So I just uploaded the two content that we've created from Placeit. So you can see the first one is over here. It says keep moving. And then the next one is over here. And just like that, you can automatically start generating organic traffic with Facebook. So I do recommend that you guys post every single day. For me, I do post twice a day. So once in the morning and once at night. You can post it once a day if that's all the time that you have. Step, we actually have to create a product post on our Facebook page, and we need to pin that right at the top so that when we are generating all this free organic traffic, people can see our products once they visit our page. So how do we go about doing this? So the fastest way that I recommend is actually going on a Placeit and actually creating a product image or a video to showcase your products. Now, what you can do is you can create a video. So you simply look under the videos. You can select from different categories. So I usually like to look at the promo videos, and once I click on it, they're going to give me several different selections. So you can choose from all Instagram posts or product demos. So I always like to go with product demos because since this is an e-commerce store that we're building, they're going to give us a lot of suggestions on how we can create videos that showcase, whatever product you're trying to sell. So if you hover over these, you can see a preview on how it really looks like. So you basically pick the one that you want to go with. So I actually really like this one over here. This one is a custom mug. Again, you can customize everything. I just like how this looks. So I went ahead and I customized this one over here. In order to save time, I actually went ahead and I customized this video already. So it just says get fit, don't quit. And I have a picture of a girl drinking out of the tumbler that I'm trying to sell. Now, if you're wondering where I got this mock-up, I actually got it from Placeit. So if you look under the mock-up section over here and you go ahead and you type in whatever product you're trying to sell, Placeit will suggest a few product mock-ups that you can actually use. So in this case, I just uploaded my design and I downloaded this image and re-uploaded it onto this video. So this is how I got this girl on here. Now, what I like about Placeit is I can also add in slides. So usually with their templates, it's only custom to one product image, but say you want to showcase a second product image, you can go ahead and click the add slide down here and you can go ahead and add it. So let me show you an example. Ahead and I added in my second slide, which is just a regular image of the tumbler, and I just added some special effects, and I think it not only showcased a model drinking out of the tumbler that I'm trying to sell, but also just the individual product. And you can also play around with this and get creative. So once you like how this looks, you can actually click the play all button down here, and if you like how it looks, you can go ahead and click the download button. And now we're going to come back on over to our Facebook page, and I'm going to go ahead and click create post. So once you've uploaded your product image or video, the next thing that you want to go ahead and do is go ahead and click on the three dots that you see up on the right hand corner. Once you click on it, you want to go ahead and click pin to the top of the page. And what this will do is no matter what content that you keep posting on your page, that will still be your #1 pin at the top. Now, to double check that you actually pinned the right content, right above the post, you'll see pinned it post up top here. That way you know you did it right. As an added bonus, I know a lot of people want to know how to run ads to make sales for their products. So if you don't want to go to the organic traffic route and you want to go through the paid route, I'm going to show you a tutorial on how to do that. So the first thing you want to do is open up a business account on Facebook. I did a complete tutorial on my channel, so just go back and watch it if you don't already have an account set up. So the first thing you want to do is head on over to Ads Manager account and then go ahead and click Create Ad. Go ahead and select your objective. So in this case, we're going to go ahead and click on conversions because we want people to actually purchase our products. You can go ahead and name your campaign any way you want. So you really don't have to name it in a certain way. You can just name it the way that you can recognize what product relates to which ad. You have selected your conversion event. The next thing you want to go ahead and customize is the ad set. So this is the part where we get to select our interests, age group, gender. You know, all your targeting can be done on the ad set level. But the first thing we actually have to do is to select our pixel. So if you're running multiple businesses or multiple Shopify stores, you're going to probably have multiple pixels. So you want to make sure that you select the correct one. So I'm just going to select this one as an example. And then we have the conversion event. So for this part, we're actually telling Facebook, go out and find me people who are most likely to add to cart, who are most likely to donate, most likely to purchase, so on and so forth. So for the purpose of this training, I'm just going to go ahead and click purchase because I want people to actually buy the tumbler. And then I'm going to go ahead and scroll all the way down. And the next thing that we want to go ahead and customize is the budget and schedule. So how much you're willing to spend per day. So I always recommend whenever you're testing a new product, go with $5. It's good enough to test whether or not a product is a winner or a loser. Now, I don't actually set an end date because I like to manually adjust it as I go every single day, but you can set an end date if you want to. So the next thing we need to customize is the location, age, and gender. So I always like to start in the United States, and if I have success, meaning I am profitable selling a certain product, then I'll scale to other countries like Canada, UK, Australia. And then you can go ahead and select your age, but I don't really recommend messing around with the age when you are testing a new product because we don't want to assume that a certain age group will be purchasing our product. So once we have enough data, then we can go ahead and hone in on the specific age group. The next thing, same thing with gender. Unless you absolutely know if it's just a male-dominated or female-dominated niche, then I want to go ahead and keep it neutral and let Facebook tell me who are my potential buyers. So the next thing I want to talk about is detailed targeting, which is by far the most important thing that you have to customize in all of Facebook ads, because this will literally determine whether or not you have success with Facebook. So testing out different targeting is so important because whenever people are saying, you know, I don't have success running Facebook ads, but they've only tried one targeting option. Well, the thing is, a specific targeting group may be people who are only willing to engage with your product, but not really buying your product, right? So we want to find a specific group of people who are buyers and not just people that will like and comment on our content. So it really just comes down to testing and seeing what works and what doesn't. So, say for example, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to type in fitness and see what comes up. So as you can see, there's tons and tons of different interest group relating to fitness. So we have physical fitness, we have men's fitness, we have bodybuilding and fitness. So there's so many different ones that you can actually test out to see what works. So let's just say, for example, I want to test out physical fitness and then allow Facebook to tell me whether or not this is a good interest keyword, or should I test a different one. So again, as I showed you before, there's so many out there. Also, I always uncheck the detailed targeting expansion, because I just want Facebook to target and find me people who are interested in physical fitness. I don't want them to go ahead and find similar people to this, because we're not at that stage yet. Now, the next thing we want to do is actually customize the placements. So always do manual placements unless you know where it performs the best, whether it's Instagram or Facebook, audience, network, or messenger. But for the purpose of testing, I uncheck everything, and then I only place my ads on the Facebook newsfeed. That way I have a clear picture on whether or not my product can be scalable and whether or not it can potentially be a winner. So again, I only start off with Facebook newsfeed whenever I'm targeting. Now let's come down here and I'm going to go ahead and click next. And last but not least, we're going to go ahead and select the ad creative. So make sure that if you have multiple Facebook pages, you go ahead and select the correct one. So in this case, I'm going to pick workout tech, and then I can come down here and select my product that I've created on my Facebook page, because if you post it on your Facebook page, you don't actually have to recreate one on the back end from Ads Manager. So I'm just going to go ahead and select use existing post, and I'm going to go ahead and click select post, and they're going to give us this pop-up, and I'm going to select the first one because that is our product video. I'm going to go ahead and click continue. Just like that, you can see a preview on how your ad looks like, and the next thing you want to do is actually add in a call to action button. So you can go ahead and click add button, and then for the call to action, we're going to get the shop now option. I'm going to go ahead and grab the URL here from our page, and then I'm going to come on back here, paste it in, and then click update post. Once you are done, you can go ahead and publish it, and Facebook will go ahead and review your ad, make sure everything's okay, and then they're going to go ahead and start spending your budget. I'm going to quickly wrap up this video. If you have not tried out Printify, I highly recommend it. They have tons of different products that you can actually choose from. They have t-shirts, hoodies, sweatshirt, tank top, pants. They even have shoes. If you look over here on accessories, they even have face masks, phone cases, bags, socks. You can literally have one design and put it on any products that you want. If you look under home and living, they have canvas, they have posters, ornaments, notebooks. Literally, the list goes on and on. Anything that you can think of that you want to sell, you can probably find it on Printify. So again, go to printify.teebootcamp.com, register for it, link it to your Shopify store, and start uploading your designs. So very quickly, I want to show you the final product of the tumbler that we created in our tutorial today. Again, they have multiple colors on Printify, so just select the one that you want. But in this case, we went with black, and I am super satisfied with how it looks like. And I want to very quickly zoom in on the design itself. It looks exactly like the one we have uploaded. Even the distressed lettering here is printed just like my design, so I definitely love that detail. If you look on top, this will be how it flips open just like that. Again, you can always order a sample to make sure that you like how it looks like. When your customers receives their tumbler, if I open this tumbler, they're gonna get their invoice right inside here. So again, this is how it will look like. I'm not going to show you everything because I do have my address listed on this invoice, but they'll get something like this, and then that's it. They have the tumbler in there. Again, extremely great product. I highly recommend that you check out not only their tumblers, but all the other products. So that's it for today's video. If you guys have any questions regarding anything that I touched on in today's tutorial, so please leave those comments down below this video. Also, if you have not gotten started with print on demand, I highly recommend that you guys test out Printify. They have over 300 300 quality products to select from, very reliable and fast shipment times. Also, if you found value in today's video, to please give it a thumbs up and also stay subscribed to my channel for more content just like this. And until next time, I will see you guys in my next video. Live free.